You're here because you filled out a survey about a guy. And there's good news. This guy scored an A minus. He is a very good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's much more about doing than just talking. He prefers action over empty promises. If he sets his mind to something at work, he'll steadily put in the hours and effort needed. Over time, people will notice his consistent efforts and he's likely to rise slowly but surely in his career.
Can he bounce back from failure?
He's quite strong when things get tough at work. Instead of falling apart or blaming others, he takes a deep breath and gets back to solving the problem. He won't make a scene or take his frustration out on you.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work are likely to both like and respect him. He treats others kindly and politely, which means he rarely gets into arguments or has problems with coworkers. He's not the type to shout, gossip, or cause drama.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will be proud of you, not insecure. When you succeed, he'll genuinely celebrate your achievements and want to share your happiness. You won't need to hide your accomplishments or worry about his reaction.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is unlikely to resent you or feel threatened if you earn more than him. He will see your success as something positive for the both of you, not as a blow to his own pride. You don't have to worry about hidden jealousy or quiet anger if your paycheck is bigger than his.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money with care and doesn't spend without thinking. He's the kind of person who plans ahead, makes budgets, and thinks twice before buying something big. He values security and tries to make sure there's always enough put aside for emergencies.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He is very practical and lives within his means. He's not interested in showing off or pretending to be richer than he is. Instead, he values honesty and keeps things simple. You won't see him buying fancy things just to impress others or acting like he has more than he does.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is generous and kind, not tight fisted or stingy. When someone needs help, he's willing to share what he has, whether it's money, time, or a listening ear. You won't find him grudging over small things or keeping score.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money. He believes in talking things through and making joint decisions. You won't find him hiding expenses or trying to control everything by himself. You can expect fairness and clarity instead of secrecy or stubborn behavior.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared between both partners, not just left for you alone. He understands that a home is built by teamwork and that everyone needs to pitch in, whether it's cooking, cleaning, or taking care of the kids. He won't expect you to do everything or treat chores like they're only a woman's duty.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He won't just stand around and watch while you do all the work. He will actually roll up his sleeves and get involved. Whether it's washing dishes, cleaning up, or changing diapers, he's ready to do his part without making a fuss. When things need to be done at home, he believes in teamwork, not just supervision.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He genuinely tries to understand your side and doesn't just argue for the sake of being right. When there's a disagreement, he listens to your feelings and thoughts instead of shutting you down or getting stubborn. He's not the type to pick fights just to win. He wants both of you to feel heard and respected.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and keeps his cool. He's not the kind to yell, say hurtful things, or act aggressive even when upset. He values kindness and tries to solve problems by talking, not fighting.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, this is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He's usually calm and doesn't lose his temper over small things. This is a positive sign, not a red flag.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake. If something goes wrong or he hurts your feelings, he is willing to admit it and apologize rather than blaming you or making excuses. Instead, he faces problems head on and works with you to make things right.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and clearly understands that no means no. He values your comfort and feelings, so he listens carefully when you set limits, whether they are about your body, your time, or anything else important to you. You won't have to worry about him pushing, nagging, or trying to change your mind when you say stop. He believes that real care means honoring your wishes, even when it's not easy for him.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he does not take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He cares about your feelings and understands that everyone has times when they just want space. He knows that your comfort and trust are more important than pushing for his own way.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He understands that intimacy is about trust and would never use anything you share to hurt or embarrass you later. Instead, he keeps your moments safe, treating them as special and private.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and doesn't get easily distracted by other women. When he commits to someone, he takes that commitment seriously and values loyalty in a relationship. His focus stays on the person he loves and he works to build a strong bond with you.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not over possessive. He doesn't act jealous, controlling, or always suspicious of you. He trusts you and gives you the freedom to be yourself without checking up on your every move or questioning your friends and choices. His confidence in the relationship means he wants you to feel safe and respected, not trapped or watched.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective truly means caring for your well being, not trying to control you. He looks out for you in genuine ways, like making sure you're safe or comfortable, but he doesn't use it as an excuse to limit your freedom or boss you around. This makes living with him feel safe, not suffocating.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and will not expect you to do most of the work. He understands that raising children is a shared responsibility and steps in to help without needing to be asked. You won't feel alone or overwhelmed by everything falling on your shoulders.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and not lose his temper. He knows that children make mistakes and need understanding more than shouting or harsh punishment. When things go wrong, he's patient, listens to their side, and talks things through gently.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and as your own person. He understands that your dreams, hobbies, and goals are just as important as your role in the family. You won't feel trapped in just one role or pressured to give up who you are outside of being a mother.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will change his mind about your career once you have a child. His support for your work and dreams is genuine, and he believes in both partners growing and finding happiness even while raising a family. He understands that being a mother should not mean giving up on your own goals or identity.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite manners on the surface. You'll notice genuine care in his words and actions, asking how they are, listening patiently, and making them feel truly welcome in your home. Your parents will feel respected and included, not just like visitors or outsiders. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He knows that family life can get complicated and sometimes brings extra tension. But he doesn't overreact or add drama to the situation. You won't see him yelling, picking fights, or refusing to cooperate.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who acts modern with you, but expects you to suddenly become a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and consistency, so he doesn't want you to pretend or hide your true self just to please others. He stands by you and supports the real you, even in front of relatives.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not just stay out of it or side with his family. He understands that your feelings matter and won't leave you to handle things alone. He won't ignore your concerns or let his family treat you unfairly.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He's not a mummy's boy. While he cares for and respects his mother, he does not let her wishes rule his decisions or relationships. If there is a conflict between you and his mother, he will listen to both sides, but he will not blindly take his mother's side just to keep peace at home. He understands the importance of standing with his partner and putting your relationship first.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or your private life with his mother or sister. He respects your privacy and understands that what happens between the two of you should stay between the two of you. This approach shows maturity and commitment to your relationship.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, that is why this guy scored an A minus. He's a very good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels safe, steady, and caring every day. You wake up knowing he will support you in both small and big things, whether it's sharing chores, listening to your worries, or making time for laughter.